go-to spell would normally be Sleet Storm, but I don't have freedom of movement yet. Probably Blur. Best next. You can always swap those out later. Alright, and then the first order of business is to slot this heavy Fort Sapphire that I bought in House J. There's a vampire hiding behind one of the buildings who sells augments, so that's where I bought that. Okay, so that's good. So now I have a 3-piece Feywild set. And I got a water-breathing Topaz, which means that I can now not worry about drowning. And I slotted a Feather Falling Topaz in that ring I got yesterday, so the rest of the gear is crap, but we're gonna get some more Feywild stuff. I'll probably run the quest that I was doing yesterday again right now. It's because the belt is really good. Let's see what 30 charisma. Permanent blur. Missile deflection. Not going into Utter Dark yet. Got that. Probably best thing would be this for now. Just in case I have to wand heal myself. Hopefully I get the belt.
You awake from your unexpected slumber. At first,
I have an
all
extra
seems
life
before.
right now.
You're still at Winwood Hall, and Melody is still standing beside the bed. Then you realize that Lord Arden is missing, and so are the flower and the loot you need for the ritual. Melody begins.
At level 8, this should go pretty easy.
Lord Arden's true.
Unless there's some crazy champion.
Of course I know it, but it's for me to know and for you to never get.
Hopefully if you guys are doing hardcore, you're having fun.
Shadowy form that appears to be Lord Arden reading a note with a worried expression on his face. The figure doesn't notice your presence.
Probably gonna pull out Teal for the last fight.
You spot movement underneath the bridge. Moving closer, you see a nasty-looking troll guarding the missing loot. Bits of troll and drops of its blood splash into the river as the battle progresses. The bits grow rapidly into new bridge trolls that join the fight. You've recovered Hearsome's loot for the ritual.
Yeah, the belt in here is really good because when you kill a monster, it will cast a haste on you. So, running around killing a lot of things, you end up with haste on you all the time. It helps. These bears are probably the most dangerous.
Inside the magically sealed gazebo ahead floats the frosted cerise you need for the ritual. 3 bears rest outside. Magically talking bears. This is the Feywild. You've recovered the frosted cerise for the ritual. You've recovered both the loot and the frosted cerise.
Oh, I'm gonna pick
Now,
up that
where
money.
has Melody hidden Lord Arden?
500
You
copper.
notice
What
a
is
pillar
that?
of
5
magical
platinum or something?
energy streaming from a distant portal. Perhaps
Take
that
it.
contains the secret.
Okay, so I invis, then I sneak between these 2 trees.
The pixie smirks.
You won't get past my friend.
Okay, dark delirium's going on that dude.
Their devotion will sustain.
Color spray this guy.
A portal opens as the pixie collapses.
Maybe I don't
In
need
his
to.
last moments, he says,
You haven't won yet. You still need the
I have to get a queen scepter too, so I might loot some of the chests out in
you
the
exit and find yourself
Slayer
in a
zone.
strange, empty void. Yet that appears to be Lord Arden's resting place.
You know, to
ahead.
really make my DPS go up.
Between you
getting
and Lord
that.
Arden stands Cadence the Hag. She must have been disguised as Melody the Apothecary the entire time. Cadence prepares for battle.
thrice damned adventurers never know when to quit. I should have seen that you can't trust a pixie to do a hag's work.
Cadence finishes her conjuration. Slimes emanating a frigid mist suddenly appear nearby.
You killed my sister, so I'll have to make do with these vile cauldron leftovers. I wouldn't go anywhere near them personally now.
Well, I still have some shards, so I'm gonna reroll.
Good this time.
Weakened and battered,
because-
Cadence tries to surrender.
All right.
I'll take that, actually. It's not that bad.
You need what I have. So then, let's make a deal.
You've reluctantly
So,
decided
maybe
to
I just
allow
have to get a
Cadence to
different
live.
belt.
In exchange,
I like
for
this
Lord
particular
Arden's
belt, but-
true name. You lay out the ingredients for the ritual and repeat the steps to reverse the curse. First, the roots along with Lord Arden's true name. You play a brief melody on Hearsome's lute. You mash the flower's roots into a pulp with little effort. You set a small blaze, then drop the crushed roots and Lord Arden's true name into it, completing the ritual. As the smoke rises, Lord Arden's eyes open. He springs out of the bed. Lord Arden thanks you.
You know
for
what I
awakening
need
him from
is
his
the
curse.
Hexbreaker
He
shield.
urges you
That's
to speak
probably
with him
like
back at Winwood Hall in the waking world.
something that would really help me out. And I think soloing pretty simple. That rare's not up. I don't know how many I have. I haven't counted them. This rare.
My name is Lord Arden. I live in a garden. Back, cries the sword. Oh, no want an encore. Arden, I live in a garden, I lie in the sun all day.
We'll take it.
When they start asking where she-
Tree? Yes, the tree's up. Great. Cookies. Okay, let's check the troll. Then head to the swamp. Make myself if I don't aggro the entire zone. Okay, the troll's not up. If the giant is there, nope. Round rare. Be right below us, right there. Yep. And the ghost is across here. Maybe. I haven't seen the ghost yet. No, this isn't there. Okay, back to invisible and go to the quest. I think that. Yep.
Have you come for the hag? Asks the master of the hunt. My hunters report she look. Don't let her prey use one of the portals. Use these banners to summon my huntsman.
This is what I usually do on Reaper.
Try to avoid the huntsman. That doesn't mean, though, they're invincible. Where would the sport be in that? Muses the master of the hunt. Each of my huntsmen are bound to the hunt. But when you remove their banner, you free them of their service. What they do with their freedom.
Okay, so then anything that
Not mine.
gives me a hard time, I can just run it into the archers.
If you like, you could defeat wild beasts out there to gather more lost banners. Then use them to corral the hag towards me. Miss Gold. She will the air.
Oh, where did I put it? Where did it go?
Beatrice mutters, rubbing her hands.
Oh, Cadence,
Okay, where is the hat?
And here's some will turn us into worms.
Kill these. Level 5 killed by a flame
Oh,
mephit.
how could I be so stupid?
Oh, there she is.
Pearson will be furious.
Come on. Go. Don't have any dot to put on her, otherwise I would. Okay, now we just have to watch where she goes. There.
You don'ts will never catch me. Not you, and not the wild hunt.
She went. Oh, there she is. Here.
I must find it. It could be used to reverse Lord Arden's curse.
A lot of people do this all sorts of ways. This is how I like to do it. I usually solo though. So I shouldn't have tagged her twice because I wanted her to come down to me, but I hit her and she basically popped. Just hit her once. Follow me.
Where did it go? I had it a minute ago.
And the archers will kill her and then I'll just tag her again.
You will never catch me.
She's healing herself. I didn't know that she could do that. Okay.
What's that?
Yeah, I hit her twice again. Not on purpose. Oh, really? You went all the way up there? Throw a star at her.
It could be used to reverse Lord Arden's curse.
Alright, she should pop soon.
Oh, how could I be so stupid? Pearson will be furious.
This should do her in right here.
What's that?
No? The next one should.
You
The
don't
master
will never
of the
catch
hunt
me.
calls
Not you,
in the
and
distance.
not the wild hunt.
It seems you didn't need my help after all.
Alright, so now I need to find
Come
the
see me
scroll.
for your proper reward.
Okay. Here. A whole bunch of crows hidden. Oh, where is it? Hmm. I thought that only popped off when it was like right near you. Guess it's possible it's on the other side. Let's see, here it is, right here. I'll check over here. Possible? Yeah, wow, that's a far range. That message was way over near that rock. Okay, here we go, we're done. Hopefully I got the shield. Oh, I got the... That's great. going to keep it and just do this again. The other thing I should probably do, probably try to get the Crown of Snow. That'll probably kill me though, but I'm gonna try. Why not, right? Should probably go and bank this just in case it does actually kill me. I mean, should be alright. I'll use teal. I'll use a bunch of other things. It's just that last boss can hit really hard. So if there's any lag at all. The server looks good right now. Could also do Needle. Needle has those really good bracers. Let's check the saga. Have anything that I can win? Select none. It's 9. 5. This is 9, 8. This one. The rest of this stuff looks like I can just sell it. Oh, actually, I'll slot that in a Fey in the Queen Scepter. I have 10 Arrow Crystals here. How many? Okay, that's it, 10. So I need 10 more to get a Queen Scepter. Should probably do that before I do the the quest, just to be safe. That Queen Scepter is going to be much better than the level 2 weapon that I'm using now. And unless this stuff is like fantastic, so I'll probably save this and give it to somebody in the guild. Full plate with death block and fort. That's really good. The rest of it's garbage. Oh, that's a rare scroll. Save that. And those Hodge 3 is okay. Proof against poison doesn't work. But I'll save them because that's, something. Dodge is really good. For some reason, I don't get those other bracers. But now I'm just going to farm for those 10 Arrow Crystals. Oh, you know what I could do? Yeah. What do I have? 16,000. I definitely need to bank that gold, but what I can do is get my DC higher. Exactly what I'm going to do. See, this is what I was saying. Like, I respect so much that it should be like free until you hit level 10. Okay. Okay, so now 32 charisma. Now my DC is going to be better. I probably should go and refresh my buffs. Like that. Okay. Let's do that. I pinned a bunch of stuff since the last time. Excellent. Oh, the rare's here. Great. Oh, that's great too. Awesome. Only 9 more to go. Oh, this rare is up. Take it. We got the Displacer Beast. Don't hear it. There it is. Okay, just 8 more. Signal working?
You spot a pattern in the wind-swept meadow. A living chessboard formed from the greenery itself.
No singing sword. About the tree. No tree. About this rare. And the tree is here. The local hermit. Hey, how's it going? Happy Friday. Welcome. hunting for ferro crystals to get my Queen Scepter. Oh, that rare's not up. Roll. A lot of people out here. Troll's not up. Check ice. Probably be invisible.
Within the distance of just a few short steps, the temperature plummets and snow covers the ground. Whatever
Ice is
caused
not here.
this sudden change in the climate
There's not.
surely wasn't natural.
Self invisible. Now I'm gonna go to. Really neat trick. If people are trying to kill you on Hardcore League, if you're in a group like a pug in a Slayer zone, you can make yourself invisible. The monsters will eventually find you, but it makes the time where they actually locate you
Have built
slower,
a village
you know.
among the boughs of this towering tree. The tiny creatures flit
Giant here?
effortlessly from house
See 'em.
to house. Fortunately for you, the branches form a ramp for the village's earthbound visitors.
Oops. It's not. Tiger Lily?
In the midst of the swamp stands a curious henge. Though you
See, like, the
search
mobs know
for some
something is
sort
here,
of
but they don't
legible
exactly know.
inscription, you cannot find
gives
any
you a little
sign
time.
of who built this or why.
And they're not even following. It works. It's a pretty good trick. Especially useful if you're in a pug or going mental, trying to kill you. Hopefully you guys, if you're watching it, if you're playing on hardcore, you're having a good season. So far it's been pretty chill. The extra lives make it really nice. I think we'll get the rare. Yes, there he is. Excellent. I guess I could loot a Necronomicannon too, right? No, I don't plan on playing an Artificer. I think I like them because they have Ghostly on them. So if I did play an Artificer, I'd probably... But I know the one from Three Barrel Cove does a lot of DPS, so that's good. I should probably go out to Three Barrel Cove. Do the fire caves.
My name is Lord Arden. I live in a garden. They're back! Cries the sword.
I don't like this lag. Right, you guys can see that. That stutter. Latency's 29 and there's no loss, but still, why? I don't understand why it does that. Be here. We're talking about Dune in chat. Pretty cool. Just saw the new one. Or whatever it is, part 1. It's really good. I'm a fan of the one that they did in the 1980s too, the David Lynch one. Like that one. And the book is really good to read, obviously. Okay, that dude's not up. Visible and try to see if the troll is here. So I needed 10. Troll is not up. Let's see how many I have. I think I have 4, right? Oh, I have 6. Alright, so I just need 4 more.
Within the distance of just a few short steps,
We'll really boost our DPS getting the Queen Scepter.
Snow covers the ground.
Because it's potency.
Whatever caused this sudden change in the climate surely wasn't natural.
Which affects all the different spells, so my Sonic will be boosted, my Force damage, and then Light when I switch to Utter Dark. Right now, the only boost I have is this 43 Impulse, and then I think I have an item that gives me the Sonic one, but that's cold. Yeah, it's right here. The gloves give me Sonic. Then I can get rid of those gloves. Get something better. Really good gloves drop out here. Really good, so
Pixies have built a village among the boughs of this towering tree.
Carbite's popping
The
up right
tiny
now.
creatures flit effortlessly from house to house. Fortunately for you, the branches
Giant's
form a
not
web
up.
for the village's earthbound visitors.
Round 1? Maybe? Ghost? I haven't seen the ghost yet. Yeah, the ghost is here. Casting. I still don't understand why Warlock does that. Like, I was aiming at those dudes and the blast shot way off to the side. Very strange.
In the midst of the swamps,
There's a lot of lag. I would not want to be down here with a group. Tiger Lily's not up. I think I need 3 more. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Out myself. Sell all this junk. Okay, death block. Full shield. Save that. Somebody might want that. This Charisma Con, I'll save that too. Double stat items are pretty cool. Save this for the bank. God, I missed the broccoli juice. Just too expensive. Still broke. Okay, let's go. Cost a lot more. I'm gonna use that money to go and buy more potions. This stuff is something I might use or trade later or whatever. Okay, looks good. Hopefully we get a bunch of rares, so we're not doing this forever. First one's not here. Displacer beast. Pixie.
My name is the back, cries the sword. Oh, they must
Yeah, I'd
want
love
an
to get the
encore.
gloves that have blur.
My
Really good.
garden, I live in a garden, I lie in the sun all day. When the face start asking where I sit, you're basking, I laugh.
3 is up. Okay, I think I've got one more. Oh, this dude's up. That's good. Character's not attacking. Hello? there's some bug in the Xbox controller. I don't use a third party or anything like that. I basically do the built-in. DDO has controller built it right into the UI, but it's buggy. So sometimes you hit the attack button and nothing happens. You actually have to click your mouse. It's been like that forever, too. Like,
Within the distance of just a few short steps, the temperature plummets.
but
and
once
snow
you do
covers
that,
the
it
ground.
works normal.
Whatever caused this sudden change in the climate surely wasn't natural.
On Sarlona, I flagged a purple alert. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet. Didn't last very long. But I actually saw it while the mobs started running really fast. Oh god. It's hitting. So we have enough, but we'll just check. See if the giant's up. I haven't seen the giant yet. It can drop, you know, like all sorts of interesting things. I think we can get a cleansing tome out of any chest in the game, right?
The
So
tiny creatures flit effortlessly from house to house. Fortunately for you,
giant's
the
not up.
branches form a ramp for the
Ground
village's
is not up.
bound visitors.
Ghost is not up. Stay away from these. The other thing too, I suspect, although this is just me, but I think how the game lets the monsters find you when you're invisible is they have this like tremor sense. They can hear you. So if you jump a lot and like are actually flying through the air, you're not making any noise, and they can't like find you. I do a lot of jumping. Just a hunch, but ever since they made invisibility not really work. When the game first launched, invisibility was like 100%. So if you cast it on yourself, you were completely invisible. Nothing could hear you, nothing could see you. What people would do is they would go invis and then they would just run to the end boss. So like literally the first, I think it was one of the first patches, or maybe it might have been the second, but they patched it out where invisibility basically started working based on your skills. And ever since then, it's been garbage. Like, it hasn't really worked. SSG made it a little bit better, but... Oh, that's a double slotted armor piece. That's great. And I probably won't use that one. Let's get... I should have over 20. 20. Let's go get our exciting. It's all lit. page they show up on. Likely I should just search for. Okay. All right, much better. We can actually check that too. So here's before. Our main damage is force, and we're at 117. And the next is Sonic, and we're at 114. We have a 15% crit. That's going to go down because we're going to lose 6 crit, but our force now is 132 and our Sonic is 129. We lost a little bit of crit, but a lot better spell power. And we'll slot that Fey crystal. Ruby. I have a spot for this. Not yet, anyway. Will. It's not the best ruby that we can get, but we have it, so we might as well. Getting really close to level 9. Oh, I just failed. Laggy. Embarrassing.
This sword.
So we need a couple of things. Not sure if this first quest here has anything. Guess I should probably look. But I know that a charisma item drops out of this first, the one where you make them stop partying. So we'll see if we can get that, because that item would be good. Should be reasonably straightforward too. Unelite. And I'm gonna use teal just for giggles.
The party here is in full swing, and Cascading Springs Cottage is clearly the worse for wear for it. A harried housemaid.
As long as I don't lag out, everything should go.
satyr calls to you as you enter the courtyard.
Hello there. Welcome to our revels. There's food in the kitchen and drink. Well,
I love these
everywhere,
guys. They just
including
want to
the
keep
boners.
partying.
Make yourself at home, and don't forget to pour one out for our dear host, to Lord Arden. May his slumbers be peaceful.
The lush collection of potted plants suggests that this room
I have to
is
be
the
careful of the little pixies, even though I have Death Ward on. They can do a stun.
A note next to the sack of seeds reads, Slakeweed. Keep away from sunlight and damp soil.
This
You
chest
drop a
does
few of
not
the
have
magic seeds on
named
the ground.
items in it behind the secret
Huge
door, so I'm gonna
weeds
skip it.
burst from the earth, and the thirsty plants quickly drain the moisture from the surrounding soil.
Okay, with any luck, key will be very easy to find. I think it's there. Yeah, I think we got lucky. God, I did a color spray and I missed everything. Okay, so there's our key.
Labeled Spring House. It seems someone was trying to hide it.
Got lucky.
It's surprising to find a large, well-stocked library in a house given over to an endless party. It's even more surprising to find a sphinx sitting in the middle of it.
Bunch of water
Gushes up
ellies.
from the ground in one corner of the room, forming a large pool. This must be the cascading spring the house is named after. Towering weeds spring up the instant you cast the magic seeds on the ground. The twisting brambles suck up every drop of water nearby, leaving cascading springs dry as a bone. This large barrel is marked Flashboom Powder in
Okay, we're
large
good.
letters. In even larger letters below are the
Good to go
words,
back to
"Keep
the end
away
now. We've
from
got
open
everything.
flame."
We got a really easy map. We didn't a lot of fighting. Always nice to find the key in that first room. Makes it easy. I do. I've got your sign here.
You attempt to take the sign, but are spotted by the attentive satyrs before you can pry it loose.
What are you up to then? Surely you aren't letting your light fingers make off with our host's fine furnishings?
You attempt to take the sign, but are spotted by the attentive satyrs before you can pry it loose.
What are you up to then? Surely you aren't letting your light fingers make off with our host's fine furnishings? The careless satyr swings his torch too close to the powder keg, which explodes in a shower of sparks. The partygoers turn to gawk at the spectacle.
It's a simple task to remove the sign. The satyrs are still distracted by the recent fire.
Okay.
You deftly replace the cottage
Oh,
sign with the
no,
sign
come
from the library. Seething with anger, the master of the revels reluctantly
Just want me to
agrees
re-roll
leave.
all the shards away, don't
Deal's
they?
a deal. It's true.
Okay, there it is.
We'll
That's
leave
what we wanted.
But
So, mission
nothing
accomplished.
in the deal says we
And we got a
can't
gold
rip
cookie.
you to shreds on our way out.
The
We're
revels
done with
have
this one.
finally ended.
It's great. We're gonna
Not
put this
in the
on
way
as
the
soon as we
satyrs
leave.
expected.
Really want that hex shield, so I'm going to run that quest again, and I need to get a crown of snow. Crown of snow is probably best in slot headpiece for me. I guess I could go out to the Dinosaur Island and get, you know, something from there. They have a couple of good helmets out there, but it's great. So that gave me a 4-piece. Yeah. Only 3 more to go. And we got level 9.
It's not clear
I should
whether this
probably
structure was meant to be
take
a
it,
shelter,
right?
a temple.
So that
What
quest
is
in
the
the swamp is level
tradition
5,
of you?
7, 8, 9. That means I can still do it at level 9. Should probably take level 9. I'm thinking.
A vast
No reason
tree
not to.
reaches upward to the
I don't
sky.
really care.
Yet some form of corruption has gripped its roots, slowly twisting and
Like,
transforming
favor
this
at all,
ancient
so
sentinel of the forest.
I think before I do this one, 5, 7, 8. Right? Math is off. These quests give a lot of XP, so that was a really quick level. Good though, Warlock damage doesn't like really ramp up till. Let's see if anybody. Good. Good. Okay, so this is level 9. So now I have to take Maximize. And the reason is because at level 12, I'm going to become an Enlightened Spirit. Bursting. And then I can maximize and empower. So I'll take Maximize now at 9, and then I'll take Empower at 12. I can't use